Greetings and welcome back to another episode of Nellie's Test Kitchen. Today we are going to make some custard with some, well, they certainly aren't crispy, but it'll be a bit like cookie crumbles on top. Let's go! So we're starting with 2 cups of heavy cream over medium heat. As soon as it starts to simmer a little bit, I'm going to turn it down and then I'm going to start to reduce it. Normally I would reduce this by half for certain other recipes, but I don't think I want to go that far today. I think I want to reduce it by like maybe a quarter, because as soon as I add the next ingredients, it's going to thicken up. So we don't want to go too crazy with it. But this should probably take maybe a half an hour. It's a perfect thing to do when you got other work to do in the kitchen. So yeah, that was about a half an hour. This looks like the consistency that I'm looking for. And I'll show you guys what's next. Oh my goodness, dropping things. Got splatters of cream. Anyway, we are going to temper the egg yolks. You do this so that the egg yolks don't split. I don't know if it's obvious, but the cream is off the heat right now. Now, add it into this. Keep whisking, do not stop. Except for if you have to move something. All right, now it's not, I mean, it looks really good, but this doesn't have a whole lot of flavor, so we're going to take care of that by adding 1 to 2 teaspoons of vanilla or any other flavoring you have a fancy for. And it needs a little bit of salt. I'm using vanilla salt, but you could just use regular, whatever kind of salt you have on hand. You have to be careful with the salt. You want to add it to taste. So I add some, mix it, taste it, and then go from there. Very vanilla-y. I'm going to say it needs a little more salt though. It's at this point too that you could add your sweetener. I don't even know how much you need to add, but add to taste. Okay, that's perfect. So now, this is way too hot to churn. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour it in another container and kind of sit it in an ice bath, so that it'll cool down before I try to do anything else with it. And I'll meet you in a few minutes. Over medium-low heat, I've got 1 tablespoon of butter. I'm going to add 2 scoops of heavy cream powder. There you go. And we're just going to see if we can make something like crumbles to go on top. Let's see what a few minutes gets us. Until the butter is all melted. I'm going to watch this closely because it can burn pretty quick, as I've already discovered. That looks pretty good. I'm going to kind of flatten it out and see if I can get some browning while watching it very carefully. I forgot I wanted to add a little bit of vanilla to that. Yeah, just a little bit. And a little bit of cinnamon. Been 2 minutes. It looks okay so far. Been a couple minutes. There we go. That's what I want. Some browning. Not a lot. What I'm hoping for is a little bit of crispy. I don't know if I'll get that, but we'll see. Anyway, I'm going to keep letting this go, keep stirring until it gets to the color that I want it to be, and then I'm going to take it off the heat. All right, now it's just the color I want it to be. Just for full disclosure, I added a little bit of salt and a little bit more cinnamon, and I'm going to kind of flatten it out and just let it cool off the heat. Tastes good to me right now. Again, this might be something that if you use sweeteners, if you're used to sweeteners, you might want to add a little bit of sweetener to this, but this tastes good to me. I think it's going to go great with my ice cream. I do not have a lot of space to work today. As you can see, I've got the crock pot in the background. Anyway, so when I say churn, this is actually how I'm doing it. This is a ice cream pan. I don't know. It's got liquid inside. You freeze it overnight, and then you work on this surface. Editing Nellie here, you just pour a small amount into the pan and you start scraping. I like to let it sit for a little bit just to let it set up some, because otherwise you're just kind of scraping it and it doesn't like firm up at all. So give it a chance to firm up and then you can start scraping it. What I did after I got it in the bowl was I stuck it in the freezer while I was getting everything else set up, and that's about it. I brought my mama in here to help try it out. Oh, that's actually better than I thought it was going to be, especially with the cookie crumbles.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to say they can't hear you if you're whispering. Okay. Yeah. Now, if I was going to change something, I did add some, what are those things called? I added some orange peel to it. I think what I would do next time is I would add some orange peel, some more cinnamon. The classic mix, like the cardamom and everything like that, just to boost it, don't you think? Like all the spices and stuff would make it a little bit better.
I'd like this.
Yeah, okay. Mom likes it like this. I do too. I'm thinking this is going to be our lunch. Anyway. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.